people. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. People, as we speak, I am on my way to the UK. I have a couple of questions that have been bothering me for the longest time. I want to know what is causing all of these women in the UK that are leaving and coming to Jamaica to visit. Some waste men, some bums, some cruff men. Most importantly, what has been disturbing me of lately is that a lot of these same women are coming to Jamaica and they are picking up all sorts of drugs for some of these evil men, and they are trying to go through the airport with it. And people, 7 of them in the last 2 weeks have gotten busted. The latest one being Friday gone. So therefore, I want to do some sorts of chemical analysis upon the temperature, upon the water, upon the food. I want to go to the pub and test what they've been drinking, because these people obviously under the influence of full or stupid people. Me no know what else to say. I also want to go to all the airports with placards, billboard, whatever, and I want to hold them up for all of you women that have aspirations of coming to Jamaica on the smuggling tip. People, like me tell you, 7 people in a 2 weeks have been busted at either Norman Manley International Airport that at Kingston or Sangsters International Airport that at Mobile St. James. The latest one being on Friday. This lady pulls up at the Sangsters International Airports. When them search the bag, put it through the scanner, they saw anomalies. That means that something may look right. When them searched the bag, the travel bag, the luggage, they found 11 pounds equivalent to 5 kg of cocoa in the bag. 2.2 pounds equal 1 kg. Do the maths. Needless to say, this lady was arrested for breaches, reasonable suspicion of breaches of the dangerous DRUGS Acts. Now people, let me ask you a question. These people must have been living under some sorts of rock. If in this day and age, 2023, you are trying to swallow any sorts of capsule in your stomach, or try just go through the airport raw dog like that with everything exposed. Me no know who are telling you, who are training you, who are telling you said this is going to work, but I am here to tell you that it is not going to work, especially now. It seems as if you come from UK, London, Birmingham, wherever them want to call it, you have all sorts of eyes on you on a kind of hot right now. So therefore, I am advising you, because I don't want you to end up like the other 7 fools that have aspirations. Whatever it is that you plan, it is not going to work. Them have dog, them have people are watching you, them have the machine where I scan. These machine goes by density. So therefore, when you pack up the 5 kg of Cindy brake spear in your bag and you fling it through the machine, it is going to show this density is soft or thick, this one is shallow. It is going to show a difference in the compartment. So therefore, when your top smuggler attack you and I tell you, say, listen, when you reach, me I go buy your Prada, me I go buy your Fendi, me I go buy you all sorts of nice cologne, you can't pay off your bills, you can't send your picnic go at this school or that school. It is just promises. promises is a comfort to a fool. Do not be a JACKASS. This lady was coming up with 102,000 British pound worth of cocoa. However, she will now have to find a lawyer. That money or whatever promises she was promised, she is not going to get it. As a matter of fact, if and when anybody plans to come to Jamaica any at all, I better want to call me and give me the money. It is best if I take that money and carry it, go a taboo, and just spend a night, I drink champagne, go home, bathe my dog in a champagne, give these crippers to pay them bill or send them picnic, go a prep school. Because it is better, at least I would be happy, the crippers would make money, and you would be free. And what do you think is going to happen after you get held? Do you think that this person that you came to Jamaica for is going to get you the best lawyers that money can buy? Do you think that when you call his number, he is going to answer the number? Do you think that this person that gives you this cocoa, if him here say you a snitch on him, you know that he might also find your family, find your kids. You might end up losing your life because you wanted to be nice, because you were naive. Me just say, don't be a JACKASS. This is 2023. We've heard these stories all over the news, in a social media, and you're hearing it once again. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is an update about a story that I spoke about yesterday, and it involves an officer from traffic enforcement. Pretty much the video, because of YouTube's policy, I cannot show it. However, in this video, an officer was seen laying on the ground. He was then quickly assisted by two of his squaddies. However, when they lift him up and he tried to walk, his legs were wobbling. They looked like they were broken. Based on the information, it is said that he was on the job when he tried to pull over some sorts of bike. The bike was going at jet speed. The rider and the pillion decided, say, listen, me not stop today. However, he stepped in front of them. It is said that when it lick him eyes up in the ear, drop back down, bust up him head, heard that he got 12 stitches or so. Cannot validate or verify that. However, based on the video that I saw, he was obviously hurt badly. Now people, here's the thing. We know that these motorists, car driver, especially minibus man and taxi man, they are reckless on the road. So therefore, I would not recommend any sorts of popo to step out in front of any sorts of vehicle, not even a bicycle. I have seen this very disturbing trend a whole lot of times. Me see them on the highway. Them see a trucker come, not speed. Them still a step out in front of the truck as if they are daring these drivers. People, me no know what them drink. Me no know what them tell them before them left and go up on the job. However, if I was at a popo in the traffic division, I would not do those type of practices, seeing what has happened in the past, seeing that a whole bunch of popo get lit down, get hurt, lose them life because of those practices. Based on the information, it is said that the bike that hit this officer was ridden by some sorts of 16-year-old. Them catch him later, him and the pillion. The thing that I also realize, how is it that Jamaica with so much crime? It seems as if these people can be KILLING people in a them same neighborhood for decades, years. Everybody know, everybody see. However, these persons are walking around as if them have immunity. The popo cannot touch them. However, as soon as somebody lick off some sorts of popo, corn up some sorts of pawpaw. 2 days now go pass without them catch him. So me just a say, maybe if they treat every individual in a Jamaica as if them are the pawpaw, we could probably solve a whole lot of crimes. However, it seems as if priority is based on your monetary status, based on the fact that you are a part of the badge. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, a very disturbing trend that is happening in Jamaica. It is not new. It has been going on for a while. However, most persons don't realize that a lot of times when people go missing, it is for their vehicle. If you look at your screen, you'll see the picture of a young man. His name is Leroy Page. Leroy Page has been missing from the 13th of May 2023, maybe about 3 days ago or so. It is said that he attends the University of the West Indies. That means this man is not involved in any sorts of criminal activity. He is a conscious person. However, they stole his car and the car was found in Red Hills. When the car was found by the pawpaw, look at the screen right now. This is what it looks like. If you notice, the whole of the front part gone, all of the parts including the engine, they are missing. The car look toothless. The car look brainless. Based on the information, it is said that that is the reason why this man has been gone missing. So people, if you do the maths, people want your stuff. People red-eye you for your stuff. When them take your stuff, them not just take the stuff and go about them business. Leave you for try again, even though life is hard. They want to take you, take your stuff, KILLU, for a couple of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. They do not care about your future. They do not care about the domino effects of how much persons are going to be affected by their action. It is all about them. It is all about greed. It is all about demonic and evilness. And people, this youth is just another victim in a Jamaica. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, remember I have told you on several occasions, whenever you come to Jamaica and people ask you for bring back things for your family or them, go back to UK, go back to Canada, go back to America, tell them HELL to the no. I am going to show you a next perfect example of how persons are hiding all sorts of DRUGs in a China, in a all sorts of figure like Bounty Killer used to sell. Take a listen, take a look at this video, and then I am going to give my piece. Yeah.
इसकी बना 1 मिनट वही वीडियो चल रही है इधर इसकी बना तरतीब से फट ना जाए.
So people, you see the video. What seems to be find CHINA from CHINA is not really CHINA. It seems as if it is some sorts of gift item. So therefore, if somebody gives that to you and tell you, you know, say, my granny love find CHINA, someone you just bring that up to them. You are going to look at it as an untrained eye and it is going to look okay. You say, well, I just one thing. Nobody can put any source of DRUGS in this. However, people, everything is not as it seems. What seems to be fine CHINA is obviously bootleg CHINA. That is infiltrated, filled with all sorts of DRUGs. People, I am here to tell you once again, when this goes through any sorts of scanning machine in any one of these technologically advanced countries, they will see it very clearly. The dogs will smell it. Even the basic scanning machine where them have are going to detect it. So therefore, I know that you don't know. However, me just say, don't take any sorts of chances. If you take chances, your belly are going to bust like balloon. People are using all sorts of innovative way, and then they are not going to take the risk themselves. They are going to give you unsuspecting. And then if you get caught, them are going to say them never know. Or somebody did give them and ask them for send it. So people, take my silly advice. Don't bring anything for anybody unless, of course, are your husband or wife. And then again, when me think about it, husband and wife are set up each other. Most of the time, them don't even like each other. Most of the time, them wish them could have come home and the husband or the wife DEAD. So people, take that back. My point is that don't trust nobody, none at all, with nothing for bring go nowhere. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.